Hey, it's Jack from Alphacharts with a stocks to watch video. Today is February 16th, 2025. Before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. And I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. All right, thank you all for watching this video. If you haven't done so, please take a moment right now and just like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out, gets me in front of more eyeballs, and I do appreciate that. All right, so looking at the SPY, I mean, you have this beautiful kind of cup and handle-esque type pattern, and stocks close at all-time highs, right? Yes, there is some distribution on here, but in the end, price pays. And I think that we should be looking for things to buy. So with that being said, let's look at some of the strongest names in the market. First one up is going to be Palantir. Yeah, so Palantir is had a giant 23%, almost 24% earnings gap, and has really gone higher. At this point, I would love to see how this running out of steam here. Would love to see a pullback, maybe to VWAP, maybe undercut VWAP, maybe to 109, maybe to 110, something like that. And then I think we get involved in this name. So something to watch for a pullback. Maybe a hold VWAP, maybe undercut it just a little bit. That's right where the 9-day is. 23-day would be catching up, and that may be a good spot for a buy. App. This is App 11 is one that I've been in with subscribers, and it had a nice, again, big pop up, 24%, a little follow through the next day, which is really nice to see on good volume. Now we just have to kind of wait for this um, to kind of calm down a little bit, right? I'm gonna take these other VWAPs off because I think they're much less important. Again, it just needs a little bit more time, but as this builds out, I think App 11 could make sense. Next up is going to be UPST, Upstart. So this is a good looking setup right here because what I want to see you do is retake, we'll say 86.50 or so. As it comes back around and retakes 86.50, I think this is a name that you could potentially get involved in. So yeah, I may need another day or two. Maybe let these moving averages catch up a little bit more. But the overall, again, it's a very, very strong looking stock. And yeah, again, a retake. It's got to show the strength coming around on Upstart. All right, so before we go any further, I want to let you know that I am on X as well at Alphacharts 365. I run an educational group there. I'm posting stuff all the time, but I do have an educational group there. I give them a ton of value from my in-depth market report with watch list, focused list video, midweek videos, annotated charts. We did a live stream yesterday where it's interactive, where members ask questions, and just so much more. All the information is right there. It's $10 a month. It is honestly the best value out there. There's no doubts about that. And it is month to month, so there's no contract. So if you're interested, go to Alphacharts 365 and check it out. Like I said, you have nothing to lose except for $10, and that's less than one Chipotle meal, 33 cents a day, however you want to dice it up. So it is the risk versus reward is in your favor. If you're not on X and you're just a YouTube only watcher, that's great. I give all the same video information right over here. Click join and it's the same price, and members only. You'll see this right there. That is for the YouTube subscribers only. Again, you just have to click join and you will be in for that. All right. So getting back to here, let's go to the next chart, CPNG. This is Coupang. It's a Korean retailer. And when you look at the weekly chart, you kind of have this kind of breakout, came back, kind of retested, and then now it's starting to move higher. So overall, looks really good as it's trying to move higher. Back here, let's go back to the weekly. I'm sorry. You know, you see how this is a name I've been in the past. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. Um, This is a name I've been in the past, and you see how it's really just kind of building out and has a lot of room to this, maybe $50 area. That's again, this is all old notes, so I don't want to really uh but yeah, has a lot of room to $50, And yeah, so it looks pretty good. I could probably move this up actually now that I look at it and pull it across, and that looks more likely. And if you pull this across, you kind of see where that all laid out, right? So going to the daily, as it kind of builds this out and breaks out, that could be a place for coupang. Again, has room maybe to $50. So that's a nice looking chart right there. Toast. Toast. Again, I think this one has earnings dates. Know all your earnings dates because some are coming up. So this one may have earnings soon, but has a nice little cup and handle look to it. If it can break out of this area on earnings or anytime, right? Looks really good. Room maybe to 69 or $70. Again, so there's a lot of room to the upside here if this does confirm as a cup and handle, and that is toast. Next up is Zeta. Zeta. It's another one had a big drawdown right here after earnings, and now it's trying to kind of regain its mojo. I like that it's back above the VWAP from here, and let's just put a VWAP from here. It's well above the VWAP from there as well. So again, it's showing that buyers are making progress, and I think as long as it stays above above this VWAP, I think it's reasonable, right? Above $23. I think we could be long the name. If it gets back below 23, I probably would not want to be long the name. May need a little bit more time. Next up is DoorDash. This is one I was buying off of here and I sold it and I shouldn't have, right? It just kind of bored me out, wore me out into this consolidation, and it really busted out again and go much, much higher, obviously. Would like to see it pull back though into there and then maybe come in. So, a sideways consolidation or a pullback would be nice, maybe to this $200 level. That would be very reasonable, about 7% pullback. I think that could be where we could see buyers really step in, right around 200 or so. And so I think it's a little extended right now, but it needs to come back in. Again, these are some of the strongest charts out there. Here's a firm, again, after earnings, a very nice bounce, move higher, and some follow-on buying. I still want to see this come back, maybe retest the breakout area, 73, 74, something like that. And then I want to buy this one, right? It's a little bit too extended still, but these moving averages are close to catching up. And so another maybe 3 or 4 days, and it may be the right spot. RSI is next. This is Rush Street Interactive, and you can kind of see this general area as being resistance. It kind of, couldn't really close above it, and now it broke out, right? Nice little breakout. Again, a little extended. Want to see it pull back and then move higher. That's kind of what I want to see with this one. And then the last one is really, and really on the weekly chart, looks very, very nice. Again, I want to see a little pullback here, right? It's close. It's close. A little pullback would be nice. Know your earnings date. Maybe the earnings um, help it kind of jump out. But that's what I want to see. I would like to see a pullback and then go higher. Okay. So there you go. 10 names, some of the strongest names. Some are active like now, some have earnings, some need to pull back some or at least consolidate some. But we should be looking for things to buy, in my opinion. And so there are some options. All right. Thank you all very much. If you haven't done so, check out me on X at Alphacharts 365. Click that subscribe button. We appreciate you guys.